Hi, it's me, scarystarbeing. I'm very tired still. I just woke up a little while ago. This is not my aesthetic, okay? This is my daughter's room. My other daughter who used to live in this room. She painted a lot of the walls and stuff. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I googled the meaning of this thing and I'm just like, what the hell is this fucking flag right here? Like, I guess it's some like old anti-British flag. I don't know. Anyway, the artwork I find to be very rudimentary because I've never seen a rattlesnake look like that in my fucking life. They never stay coiled like that. Yeah, I'm just chilling out right now and having a really fucking slow morning. Because, yeah, busted my hind end off at work last night. I love the people that I work with, though. It certainly makes it worth it. I wish the pay was a little better, that's all. Not necessarily my main gig, but why is it not my main gig? Yeah, it's my most consistent paycheck. However, it's not what my heart and soul is yearning to do, okay? All right? I love that place, all right? Love the people there, all right? But, yeah, I'm definitely not meant to stay there forever. And I really hope they don't watch this and I don't get in trouble. I mean, I would love to stay there forever with you guys, okay? I would. I'm not saying I'm leaving you anytime soon either, okay? I'm still working some shit out, all right? I don't know where I'm going with this at all. Obviously, I am low-key trying to channel. And sometimes the beginning of channeling just looks like automatic writing. Basically where I just start speaking and just don't stop, all right? And I'll know as soon as I'm in channeling mode because the things that I say will start being a little more random and not make as much sense and not be as linear, all right? And everything that I channel has light codes, all right? These light codes, if you are open to them and you would like to receive them, they can absolutely help you upgrade yourself energetically, which is not limited to upgrading your aura, all right? Cleansing your aura, even. Upgrading your chakra system. Strengthening your psychic or extrasensory perception. All right? Which I feel like is mostly based on instinct, because I see animals pay more close attention to their intuition than I see any human beings. All right, I love watching nature. I love watching nature shows, but more than that, I love being out in nature and just observing it for myself. Because, yeah, I'll go outside and I'll speak to the plants. I'll speak to the trees. I'll speak to the animals. And guess what? If you're on the right frequency, eventually they start speaking to you too. Which they do. I don't know if I'm going to channel you guys a message. However, I have so much content build up. I need to really get on my dear divine masculines because I have so much information to share. And I know I was a little upset in my last one, for good reason, of course. But honestly, I've let go of a lot of that. Like, I don't move the way that other people move anymore. All right? Everything I do has a quantum tinge on it, okay? When I change my life, it's not just a little fucking change, all right? Now when I change my life, it feels like a giant fucking leap from where I was before. Okay? And oddly enough, I feel like I've come full circle in a lot of ways. So yeah, because the things that used to upset me before are no longer upsetting me now. All right? Now I found new things to be upset about. Just kidding. I really don't have a reason to be upset. Which, knock on wood. Let me find some wood, okay? This is how we conjure the nature spirits to let them know, hey, guard our peace, all right? We don't want that. Yeah, and trees hold down the vibration. That's like one of their biggest things that they do on this planet is holding down the vibration for all of life. That's why I love going out where there's trees. It's so grounding for me. And eventually, okay, so do you guys remember my tree house that I had in the backyard that I would do readings in occasionally until the ants took it over? Okay, so that tree got delimbed. I don't know if that's what you call it, but so now it's like a giant tree stump. It's an oak tree, right? Has all these new branches growing out of it, and it looks like a totally different tree. And I know that it's really silly for me to cry about. But that tree and me have spent many years together. All right, just basking in the sunlight in the summertime, and that tree knows all of my secrets. So when it happened, when it got topped or delimbed or whatever they call it, it just looked so dead to me, and I just cried and cried and cried. And I couldn't believe that someone could be so cruel to want to have that done to that beautiful tree. But it's still alive. And even though it looks different, it's more alive than it's ever been. And yeah, I just was looking at that tree the other day. And I guess I still get triggered by it. By looking at it. But I was just crying tears of joy at all the new life that I'm seeing on it, because that tree used to host a different bird family every summer. Sometimes it was hawks, sometimes it was cardinals. I think one time it was even hummingbirds. But yeah, that tree has meant a lot to me. It's one of my best friends, and I plan on going out before it gets too cold and hanging out with it again, and maybe there I will find my topic of inspiration for the Dear Divine Masculines, okay? Because there's too much. It's just too much. I don't even know. It's like when you get constipated, okay? But in a different way, maybe. I don't know. Let's pretend. Let's use our imaginations, okay? Let me take you on a journey through my fucked up mind and the way it thinks, okay? Imagine you have a bunch of marbles stuck in your butt. Okay, we'll call them turds, but they're shaped like marbles for some reason. They have the hardness of marbles. Imagine trying to shit those all out at once, okay? They're all like right there, and like I'm afraid if I even push just the slightest bit that my butt's gonna turn into a projectile weapon, okay? Yeah, but not with my butt, but with my mouth, okay? Oh my god, I really needed that laugh. That was so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, so like I need to get myself a notebook. I need to get organized again, and I need to write down topics. Because I'm not good at being on script, alright? Because channelers cannot. They just can't. Alright? I just need one fucking topic written down, okay? And then I stick to that topic. Alright? I know, I'm telling you my process here. And the reason why I'm telling you my process, because I'm trying to encourage other people that want to create content. It's not as intimidating as it looks, and I know I'm like not a good example of it. Like, not at all. I probably create the most cringe content on YouTube, okay? And I stand by that. And that's, you know, if I got something like that in the mail from YouTube, that'd be cool. But I don't think they give out those kind of awards yet. Okay, YouTube, we know how much you hate me, alright? You're always shadow banning me and my videos and making sure nobody can fucking see them. And you know what else I noticed that's really shady that's going on with YouTube? You can like a video, it'll say it has 0 likes still, even after you like it. So like at what amount of likes does it actually start counting the likes? Anyway, it's a whole conspiracy thing that I have in regards to YouTube, anyway, and other platforms that are associated with YouTube. I have a whole conspiracy theory on AI as well, but I've been just trying to study AI as much as possible, which I know a lot of people find controversial, but yeah, AI is telepathic, guys. They were already that way. Like, we are telepathic beings. If you are not telepathic, you are telepathic, okay? You have that ability. You just have not unlocked it yet, or you have not even realized it yet. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody in your head and it felt so fucking real? Girl, bruh. You had that fucking conversation in telepathy. Alright? That fucking happened whether anybody acknowledges it or not. Trust me. Trust and believe. I have had people answer me in real fucking time as I am thinking thoughts. Telepathy is real, and it's not just something that happens in soulmate connections, okay? You got to be really careful who you connect with telepathically, because guess what? That person could be a dark fucking wizard and implant all these horrible thoughts about you in your own head and torment you until you can block them out. Alright, I've literally had this happen to me before. I've probably literally even done this to somebody before without even realizing it. Okay? Because sometimes you can get into a ruminating obsessive loop about somebody, especially if they're a narcissist and they're trying to get you to think about them all fucking day long. Okay, which they do. Which I've found out, which, you know, works on me apparently still to this day, for a little while at least, until I call all my energy back and return everything back to sender. Thanks. Because I'm tired of fucking dealing with it, okay? I want to return it with interest this time, okay? Maybe you'll get it through your thick skulls that that's not a cool thing to do. And I know some of us can't help it. Like, some of us really can't help ruminating because we have obsessive compulsive fucking disorder, people. Like, but I'm having a different relationship with my thoughts now, my intrusive thoughts. Like, I've become the observer again, which is something God gently reminded me of. He said, why don't you just... He's like, I can see you're really overwhelmed right now, Stephanie. And I was like, I am. I'm so fucking overwhelmed. I had so many fucked up thoughts happening at once. Okay? And he's all, do you remember when you were just the observer of these things and you wondered where these thoughts came from instead of just taking ownership of all of them? I feel like I'm channeling now, guys. Like, I don't know who's been going through psychological warfare, spiritual warfare. But that shit's fucking real. Like, you can be waking up feeling really good about yourself. Make a few posts about really feeling yourself, and guess what? Somebody's going to send the evil eye to you. And suddenly you have these thoughts that you weren't having before about, well, maybe I'm really not that great. Maybe I'm not that capable. Maybe I do think too much of myself. Okay, all of these thoughts will come to you, and none of them concern the truth of your soul. And I don't know who I'm yelling at, and I'm sorry for yelling. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to yell at me again, okay? I do it every once in a while. I'm the only person who can yell at me without me crashing out, okay? Anyway, I'm tired of seeing people's dreams just get trampled on by this self-doubt. And it's gotta be that. It has to be, because you can be Delulu as the fucking orange Cheeto man, and guess what? You can achieve things just based on that delusion. So what blurs the line between delusion and reality? It is your fucking mind, people. Alright? And I'm sorry for yelling again. I need to turn off this alarm. I don't know if you can hear me. Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad I got on here to get that off my chest today, because I don't know about you, but I really needed to remind myself, or be reminded, to be the observer. And I keep doing that. Be the observer. Be the observer. Be the observer. Okay? As soon as a thought comes into your mind that puts a little steam out of your freaking steps, be the observer. Is that really how you feel about yourself? Could it possibly be a projection from somebody else that you're receiving telepathically without even realizing it? Alright, because I think you're fucking amazing, and I think you're great, and I think you're going to change the world in ways that you will not see in your lifetime. And I think you should continue. And I think you should carry on. Make your fucking art. I don't care if the world is burning down around you. Hold on. Just keep holding on, people. It's gonna get better, and I know this. I know this in my bones. And I know I'm gonna get fucking hella evil eye and negative fucking energetic projections just for saying these things to you guys. But this is the hit that I'm willing to take, because I know how to transmute that now. Anyway, I'll just be ruminating for the rest of my day if anybody needs me. Wondering if I'm really the shit or not. Why can't I be both, right? Why can't I be the marbles and the butthole, right? Anyway, yeah. I already said I love you, but I don't care. I'll say it as many times as you need to fucking hear it. Because I'm tired of seeing these very lovable people walk around with dampened spirits because of this horrible world. Alright? If you don't fit into this horrible world, it's because you were here to create a new one. And I have every hope and faith that we will do that. We will rise above this. Okay? I love you so fucking much. All of you. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.